A new COVID vaccine that targets the virus's Omicron variant is coming to Arkansas. Pharmacies and medical centers across the state expect to get the new doses in the next week. As THV 11's Brooke Buckner explains, experts say it comes at a good time.
The impact of the disease on everyday life, getting your kids to school, getting to work, that sort of thing, it's definitely still active.
That's why pharmacist Daniel Cate says this new booster is needed.
The vaccines that we currently have been using are still effective, but they aren't preventing disease as much. So more people getting sick, even if it's a more mild case, thanks to some of the protection from those vaccines, this will hopefully get us back to a point where fewer people are getting the disease.
Cate says this new vaccine will replace some of the shots he currently uses at Marketplace Pharmacy.
We will be administering the old vaccines for primary series, so meaning that first or second dose still, but any boosters given will be this new bivalent that's covering the Omicron variant.
He has a shipment of the new Moderna vaccine, but he's still waiting on Pfizer.
I believe by the end of next week we will have both vaccines available.
He expects more people to come into his pharmacy asking for the new shots in the next few weeks.
We will have plenty to meet the initial rush and be able to kind of keep up with it after that.
Dr. Robert Hopkins at UAMS says this new vaccine comes at a good time as kids head back to the classroom and before it gets colder outside.
We're trying to get this vaccine out quickly so it's in people's arms before we get into October, November, December, when we're likely to see more disease as the weather cools off.
And he says since COVID is still here, we shouldn't let our guards down when it comes to protecting ourselves.
So the vaccines are a tool. Me wearing a mask when I'm around you is a tool. You wearing a mask around me is a tool. The more layers of protection we can put between us and potentially getting the virus, the better.
In Little Rock, Brooke Buckner, THV 11 News.
And this update just in the past few minutes, advisors to the CDC have recommended these updated boosters for vaccinated Americans ages 12 and up. The CDC director is expected to sign their approval tonight, marking the official start to the new booster rollout.